Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with 7 Days to Die. And I'm glad that you could make it. Uh, so, last episode, we worked a lot on this area of the base. We upgraded this area, and we put some dirt down, as you can see. Now, the dirt needs to expand, but before I can do that, I want to go ahead and upgrade a portion of this ramp, which will be our exit and our entrance to the back area of our base. And I want to upgrade it because ultimately I want to replace some of this mountain. And to do that, I have to have the ramp done. So I'm going to start in this episode with the ramp. I also expect that I'll probably need to refill some of my iron. And so expect that in the episode as well. Let's start by pulling in some cement and cobblestone so that we can upgrade areas of the ramp. Oh man, that's gonna take forever. All right. That's what we'll have to do then. Looks nice in here, right? We got more work to do, but it's a good start. The base is starting to come together. It's not quite aesthetic yet, but it will be. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I want areas. Nah, I think I'm just going to fill this all in with dirt. I'm going to fill up the mountain. That way the zombies just walk right over the ramp. I'm not going to bother closing it all, but I do want a little bit more support than it's... Well, actually, if I am going to put the dirt back down, maybe I could just upgrade it like this and then put a bunch of dirt over it and no one will ever know that it's all, well, open down here. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's upgrade some of this. I'm really looking forward to upgrading this area because I want to get the dirt placed. With the dirt placement, we can make sure that the base looks right. Because right now, it looks a little haphazard. But as we fill in the dirt around it, I think it's going to make the base look a little bit more neat. Hey, you know what? I really need more cobblestone, man. Here's what I'm going to do to solve my cobblestone problem. We'll make some in my inventory as well, and this will give me the opportunity to pick up a learning elixir as well. That way I can level up a little quicker while we do this upgrading. And I need stone and clay. That's going to take a while. Oh, and I'm going to need more wood too. Do I have more of that? No, not really. All right. Well, that might get me through one learning elixir. Let's find out. Drink. Heck yeah. Time to get some learning. We'll spruce up our noggin. A tower in the background looks cool, right? It's kind of neat to be able to see it from a distance. I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to put a second floor on our kitchen. You know, maybe I could put like a bedroom up there. I think it would be kind of cool to look out the window from our bedroom, you know, over the wasteland that is now the zombie apocalypse. But I've also considered putting the bedroom downstairs on the first floor or even under the ground. I think kind of like a safe room would make a lot of sense. My biggest concern is if I raise the kitchen too high, it'll start competing with my tower in the skyline, which really is not that big of a deal, okay? But I don't know. It seems like if I have a tower, it should probably be the tallest building. So we run the risk of, well, changing that dynamic if I end up making a second floor on our kitchen. I think I'll build the mountain up around the ramp. So it almost looks like the ramp is carving through the mountain. Additionally, that will allow the zombies to just walk right over the mountain and onto the ramp. Because the zombie force is inevitable. And like many inevitable forces, you want to harness it because it can't really be defeated. And so we want to make sure the zombies are moving where we want them to go, and we do that by making good pathways for them. But I mean, ultimately, these ramps are for me. I don't really care if a zombie uses them as a pathway. They're just for me and my vehicles. But if we can combine the two, make it nice and convenient, then we always know where the zombies are going. But ultimately, as long as they have a really easy pathway up into the heart of my tower and, well, right into my awaiting gun, then, well, that's good for me. Let's get some of these supports too. So these are kind of minimum supports for this ramp. We could make it a little bit sturdier, but I just don't think it'll be necessary since we're going to end up filling this area in with dirt. Is this not necessary blocks? Interesting. Cool. I guess I can collect these then. But I'm going to do it after my learning elixir's gone, I think. Don't want to miss out on that valuable experience. After all, we've almost leveled up. Cool. We're making progress. Wow, we're already blowing through our learning elixir. It's almost gone. But it really did almost give us an entire level, which is fantastic. Alright, our learning elixir is empty. So I'm gonna go and grab some more wood and some more iron. Because we're gonna need it. That'll also give us the opportunity to make more cobblestone. And to come back with a fresh learning elixir. So let's see. Where's our closest iron? Right here or right there? I'm gonna go there. Actually, we should check if there's a rock busters back at home. I feel like there is not. I feel like I'm out of rock busters. I'm pretty sure I used my last one and then didn't find a replacement at Trader Rect. Ooh. Kind of went everywhere there. Ah, no, I got one. Fantastic. Good for me. All right. How much have I got here? Okay. A fair amount. Let's make some more. Because I need it. Okay, that's going to be enough cobblestone for a while. So let's go and get that iron, which is over here. My garage door is currently not working. I have it turned off. I guess I should turn it on, but I don't really feel like it right now. So let's move from this ramp down to where we need to go. Let's see if I've got the iron that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, this has plenty of iron. Let's do it. I don't need to eat, so let's just do it. Heck yeah, give me all this iron. Iron is like the lifeblood of my base. If it isn't, you know, concrete. I need iron constantly for steel, for iron, and for darts. Man, those darts take up a lot of iron. We've already attracted a zombie. Buddy. Buddies. Hey, this is going to level us up. As you guys can see, I do use the buffs in this game a lot. The candy, the learning elixirs, the awesome sauce. You know, really as much as I can, as long as I can afford it, because it does make a big difference. And I highly recommend that you guys do the same. I think you'll find that it makes a big difference for the amount of ore you pick up, the amount of experience that you get, especially if you're using Grandpa's learning elixirs during the blood moon, especially if you're playing with your friends and you guys are sharing experience. It'll make a huge difference. Occasionally, when I will play this game with my friends and we do a blood moon together, I might get 3 level ups, maybe even 4 in a single night, because of all the zombies that come along. So try it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Guys, what are you doing here? This is a zombie-free area. Wandering horde, huh? Well, wander somewhere else. I'm busy. Hey, level 144. That's cool. We've been leveling up a lot lately because I've been doing a lot of base upgrading. For those of you who've been watching this as a series, you know that I leave large parts of my base as wood frames for a long time. And I do that, of course, because I might change my mind, I might change the base, and I might need to make adjustments later. And once I upgrade it, it's very difficult to make those adjustments. Well, that also means that when it comes time for me to upgrade those areas of the bases, usually it's huge swaths of wooden frames that I can upgrade straight to concrete. And oh man, with a learning elixir involved in that, I make so much experience in such a short period of time, and it's so safe. You know, the likelihood that I'll get killed is very low while I'm upgrading my base. And so it is a great way to get a lot of experience very quickly. And that's kind of what's been happening over the last few episodes. Lots of experience. But I mean, hey, that's nice because that helps us push through the perk tree a little bit quicker because, of course, we invest a lot of perks, a lot of points into all of the basic attributes: strength, agility, intellect, perception. We are going to put points in all of those things. And I think one that I want to favor soon may be fortitude because I like iron gut. Iron Gut makes a big difference because it extends the time that buffs are on you, food buffs. And as far as I know, that includes candy and learning elixir and everything else. And I use those all the time, as we discussed at the beginning of this. It makes a big difference. Gotta let my stamina come back up. 5 points. Oh good, I am investing in fortitude already. Cool. Wow, the fact that they give us brass for mining now is so good. It's really put me in a position where I don't have to conserve ammo anymore. And any ammo consumption that happens from now on is just going to be habit, you know, because in early stages of the game, ammunition was very difficult to find, and I found that I was using my wooden bow for a long time. A good majority of the early and mid game was just bows. because I couldn't make any ammunition reliably, and it was very difficult to find. But now, especially with infestation quests, where they give you that like infestation cache at the end, that's usually filled with ammunition. And now that we can mine brass, ammunition has become much more common. Which is bittersweet, right? Because on the one hand, I kind of like the feeling of needing to conserve. You know, hey, here I am in the apocalypse. It's not like I can stop by a store and pick up a bunch of ammunition. I guess I can because they're trader wrecked, but you guys know what I mean. I have to make it myself. I have to find it. And so conserving it makes sense to me. But on the other hand, well, now I can kill a lot more zombies, move through the game a little bit quicker. And also, I know many people don't really like the wooden bow that much. Some people prefer to have their guns at all times. I know some of the friends that I play with, they only use guns. And giving the player access to more ammunition gives us the opportunity to make that choice for ourselves. You know, do I want to conserve this ammo, or do I want to kind of play a more spray and pray style? And I think both are just fine. So I like that they made that change. There, that's the end of our buff. All right, that's a good amount of iron to start with. I guess I won't upgrade this. Why waste the wood? I guess there's an airdrop like right there. Might as well grab it, right? Hello, airdrop. You're telling me I've had the super corn seed recipe for a while? What? When did I get that? completely forgot. Well, that's awesome. Looks like I can sell those steel cubes, so I might as well do that. Because I'm not going to use them, guys. I just upgrade all of mine. You know, I know it's extra equipment and everything, but I do get more experience that way than placing a steel block. It sounded like a screamer, didn't it? Just seems unlikely that I get a screamer in the middle of nowhere. Why does that look so suspicious? I guess I don't need any of those. Alright. I'm out of here. Whoa, guy. Where did you come from? You looked like you just spawned out of nowhere. You hear that? He made a noise after I killed him. That doesn't make any sense. But hey, I guess neither does undead, right? I mean, the fact that they're zombies at all doesn't actually make any sense. But we love it. Zombies are cool. It's scary. I wonder if I should get that one too. It's like right inside the radiation zone. Except I think my inventory's full now. So since we're passing base, why don't we just drop it off? Wow, this base is becoming awfully convenient. Oh wait, my garage door is currently it's currently blocked. So let's actually come up in here. Okay, well, I should be growing super corn then. Because I've got a bunch of it that I've just been saving. Do I have any more in here? Yeah. See, garage door is actually kind of blocked right now because well, it's just not ready. Let's see if I can plant these real quick. Wow. Almost like I planned it. Hey, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. Much harder to aim with that flame in the way, right? Huh. Hey, you crawl right underneath the fence, don't you? I guess if I wanted to, I could lower the fence a little bit, like into the ground, and those guys would get hit. Um, but I don't think I'm going to. I like it the way that it is. Okay, cool. That's right, I'm getting that airdrop. Since it's just right next to the base, why not? Dang! I can't mount that, I guess. I'll need to make a road on the other side of the base so that it's easy to get this way. Because right now, I'm like this way and even this way, but this way I don't really have anything. So I need to make a road on this side, but that's gonna, that's a project for another day. We've got plenty of roads already that we're working on. Cool. The other one's pretty close too, but I don't care. We're going home. It would have been a whole nother kilometer round trip. Hey, who's growling at me? We don't need it. We can see the base all the way from here. As long as I don't drive over a landmine. Yeah, see, we haven't needed a road on this side yet because I haven't really been exploring the radiated area yet. But we'll get there. It'd be kind of neat to be able to just drive right into here. Nah, that's really not a spot for my motorcycle. Maybe here? I could do that, but maybe I'll make like a tunnel or something. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Oh, that was nice. Okay, let's go back to upgrading. Let's get a learning elixir. Hold on. Let's check Trader Rect first. Because he might have some more rock busters for me. And maybe even some more learning elixirs. Elixir. I could make a bunch of those now that I have super corn. Hold on, did that trap turn on? No. Okay. I don't want him turning on for me, guys. Although now that I think about it, maybe stepping on the plate and looking directly into the dart trap was not the best way to test to see whether or not it was going to shoot me. Hey, erect.
If you drink all the coffee, well, look who decided to show their face again.
Not much, huh, Rect? Your inventory's gotten less and less impressive as time has gone on. You know
If you
that?
don't like my food, you can always go dumpster diving. You want something?
Yeah, he will buy those steel cubes. That's nice. You got any dog food, Rect? I thought I saw some. I think that's all you've got, buddy.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, lots of rock busters. That's what I want to see. Thanks, Rect. See you around. Oh, that shopping cart? I thought it was a deer. And I was like, what an unlucky deer. It turns out it was just an unlucky me. Wow, that's convenient. Wow, so worth the work. Okay, put these back and these in there. No sugar butts, unfortunately. Let's also refresh their coal a little bit. I'm gonna want these burning for a while, I think. Oh wait, I need sand and stone. Wow. I'll bring two just in case. Why don't I make some more too? And I don't care about recog. I'll go find it later. Recog costs too much acid. So what if I made some awesome sauce too? Okay. Well, actually, you know what? I just used all of my corn, all my super corn, and planted it. So I'm gonna have to do that later. The reason I haven't been making learning elixirs and awesome sauce, etc., is because I thought I couldn't build the seeds, the super corn seeds, but turns out I can. So I might as well start doing that. All right, let's drink and upgrade. Sweet, sweet experience. I think some of these blocks are superfluous, and I'm upgrading them unnecessarily, but like this row, but I don't care. I'm just doing it because it's right in front of me. I don't know. Maybe they kind of, if they were to be removed, then it might cause a collapse in the ramp. Well, no, I removed them up there, so maybe not. I don't know. Probably not necessary. Cool. Oh, I didn't get more wood. I got more iron, but I did not get more wood. This is not going to last me my whole 5 minutes. We'll see how long it takes me. It's a bit ironic that I'm upgrading this ramp before I upgraded the first ramp I built. You know, that one. But the other one, I'm still kind of seriously contemplating putting a tunnel over it. And it was less important for me to fill in the dirt around it. And this one, since it is more important and I don't plan on putting a tunnel over it, well, then upgrading this made a lot of sense. I like that transition from cobblestone to concrete. Makes everything look nice and smooth. Okay, it only took me about halfway through my learning elixir, or 2/3 of the way through. Let's try and collect as much wood as we can. I love the Working Stiff Tools logo on the chainsaw. I think that's so cool. I do really like the sort of universe that Fun Pimps designed with Are You Gone funeral homes and Forever Video and working stiff, popping pills, all that stuff. It's very clever. It's very cute. It makes for a good fictional world. Man, this chainsaw rocks. I wish I felt that way about the auger. I mean, the auger's alright, but... I mean, this chainsaw pretty much outshines the axe in every way except for stealth. And well, stealth is not what it's for. Oh, I left my motorcycle up there, bummer. I'm gonna have to walk. Nice to have some wood again. Alright, now that our learning elixir's out, let's get some more wood. Oh, I still left my motorcycle up there. Bummer. I'm gonna get 3 stacks. So I keep running out of wood. So we're going for 1,800. Or 18,000, I mean. I love that I'm getting honey from this now. Maybe that means I'll stop buying honey from Wrecked. If I can get enough of it, maybe I'll start selling my honey. Then I'll buy Rex's shop. Well, then I'll probably fire him because he's not a very nice guy. Bad customer service. Maybe I could hire a zombie. That'd be pretty gnarly. All right, let's upgrade the rest of this. Hey, here comes our level up. Level 145. Oh man, I've still got more to upgrade. I guess I could upgrade that. But I'm not sure because I might make some changes to that. So let's upgrade somewhere else. Because we've got 5 minutes of this learning elixir left. I need more cement anyway. Dang, I really need more some concrete mix. All right, there we go. Whoops. Fell down the ladder. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure about that floor. I'll figure out that floor later. Not sure about that door. This area is already cement. Wow, we really are progressing. If everything's starting to turn into cement. Hey, what are you doing closed? Oh, that's right. I closed you for Blood Moon. But you're not really ready. Alright, well, I guess the last bit of that learning elixir. Ah, no, here we go. This is a part of the base that needs help. Along with this kitchen floor. Looks like some zombies were digging here. Nice to finally be upgrading this floor. Alright, that's the end of our learning elixir. But I'm going to go ahead and finish upgrading this area just because it's not a large area. And it's been sitting here unupgraded for so long. Might as well finish it. Why does that... Oh, it does have glass. It just looked like it didn't have glass in it. That is how I would prefer. I wish I could just have the frames without the glass. But... I guess that one needs a little bit of paint, but I don't have any paint on me. No big deal. Oh, but I did forget to replace my forest. Might need to do that. Hey, that place is about halfway upgraded. Very nice. All right, let's replace some of our dirt, and we'll also plant our trees while we're there too. All right, I need dirt, please, and that is over here. Let me check my forges, make sure that my iron is being used. Yeah, let's keep replacing it. Yeah, because we need way more. Oh man, I think this is gonna look really cool once I have the dirt down. I wonder if that's making it less stable. I'm just gonna leave them. I don't mind missing out on a bit of wood blocks. I don't care about that. I am gonna have to dig down some of this area. Let's start by building it up over here. Cool. I am exhausted. Gotta wait for my stamina to come back. In the meantime, I gotta go AFK for about 3 seconds, but don't go anywhere because I will be right back. Thank you so much for your patience. I am back. Okay, so let's get this ramp covered in dirt and see what that does to the area, how it affects our feng shui, so to speak. Hey, no! Wow, that was a long way. I'm definitely going to break my leg if I keep doing stuff like that. All right. Now, of course, the trouble with dirt is once I've got it down, I have to dig it up, which not only takes the time to, to dig it, but I also made it. So it's something I want to avoid if I can. Maybe I'll just have it come straight down like this. Okay, I'm definitely going to cover this in dirt, but I need it to slant downward, so I don't think I really need to cover all of this because it will end up being covered on the outside. But for the sake of stability and ease of accomplishing the task, I think I'm going to kind of do it like this. Even though some of these dirt blocks will probably end up being redundant. Well, I'll fill in this too. That was nice and convenient. Okay, so I'm gonna need it at least here. I think. I guess some of those blocks I'm gonna have to fill in, so I might as well do it. Gonna need a block here. Oh. Maybe I want this to kind of slope. Well, dang. I don't know yet. That'll do for now. Until I figure it out. I can smooth it out when I get more area. Kind of got a weird block there, but that's okay. We're going to be covering that area. So I don't need to get fussed about that tiny detail. I can do that sometimes where I start, hyper focusing on a small detail. And that can be helpful sometimes. But often, especially in big projects like this, well, those tiny details like that aren't important because they'll get covered up anyway. I guess I'll just do that. That'll be easier. I'm gonna need more dirt. I might as well start making it. Okay, so I guess at least to here. I don't expect the zombies to dig in this area because I really don't have anything here. It's just the ramp. Apparently I need more of these spots filled in, so let's just do it. Oh. There. Kind of hard to fit those blocks in there. All right, great. And now I will taper it down. Let's also actually take out some of this dirt. It's a bit ironic that we're replacing dirt and removing dirt, but I think both needs to happen. We'll take it to here for now. Okay, that's a good enough place to start, I think. Okay, so now I need to make sure the lip is correct. Kind of the dirt ramp, I mean to say. Maybe I'll have it. Well, let's figure out what looks best. Because it's going to come out over the edge a lot, I think. I think I'm going to kind of make it lower than the ramp. Yeah, something like that. Okay. In which case, it looks like I have a block pretty much like that. And then I'm just going to cut it a bit with my auger to kind of make it even. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm damaging the road, or excuse me, damaging the dirt. And that makes it retreat a little bit, and then the ramp is a little bit more smooth. We got a zombie coming up somewhere. Yeah. That looks alright. And now let's feather it down so that it kind of ramps up on all sides here. Uh-oh. Here, come over here, lady. Wow, a better nail gun. Good for me. Come on, come on. Cool. Oh, we got this lady. Come here, lady. Thank you. Alright. And just kind of bring it down a little bit. Oh man, I'm gonna need so much more dirt than this. Guys, that's already starting to look good. And it should be fairly easy for the zombies to just run right up it. At least that's the hope. Actually, let's get rid of this one. Occasionally, a block will land in the wrong spot. But you know what? That's okay. Since this is a natural area, it doesn't have to be all smooth. And in fact, I may not want it to be. But we do still kind of want it to be sort of ramp-like. Oh man, I really do need to get more dirt. Up we go. Oh, I gotta put those trees back. I forgot all about that. Oh, actually, I need those. I go in there. Oops. Bummer. There. Nice. Now we have some cobblestone. Oh, right. Dirt. I had completely forgotten why I came up here. We want clay. Oh, how much is it? How much is it? Oh, 16 a piece. Okay. There. So that would be 3 stacks. And how many more do I have? About a half a stack left. So that will essentially replace my dirt. Because I had 3 stacks to begin with, or nearly so. Let's bring it down here. See, it's especially in places like this where I don't have to have the entire space filled in. I really just need the outer blocks filled in, but it's just going to be so much easier both for stability and ease of placement if I just fill it in to the best of my ability. This one's going to have a nice kind of a triangle-esque, pyramid-esque area. Nice. But it needs to cut even farther. Because I want the zombies to have no issue walking up it. I don't want them to dig. Digging, it wouldn't destroy my base likely, unless they, of course, dug out the foundation, but that would take them forever. It's more of the fact that I don't want to have to come around repairing this area, fixing it up all the time. So we just make it to where the zombies don't want to attack anything. They just walk. That's my hope with this like dirt ramp. Cool. Yeah. Now we need more over here. Wow, that tree like blew away. All right. Something that really needs to be decided is how I'm going to connect these doors if I am. Because I need to fill this area in with dirt. No, we're out of dirt. Let's see how much was made for us. Yeah, we made a little bit of progress. About half a stack. Yeah, this is going to look really natural when we're done. So if I knew exactly what this was going to look like from start to finish, I could just outline the dirt and let it be hollow. But I don't really know. And the dirt is kind of a challenge to place exactly. So just kind of filling it in haphazardly works really well for me. Not to mention the fact that I think it will end up making it look a little bit more natural anyway. Heck yeah. We just gotta take out all the really harsh lines that make this area look man-made. Okay. We'll fill in this patch too. Out of dirt again. We are going to need way more dirt. Let's do this side too. I haven't really finished the other side yet, but I kind of want to get this one started. And since I'm kind of running low on dirt, we might as well do it. Hey, look how cool it is from inside here. That's cool. Sometimes I like to build bases with natural walls. I think it looks cool. Also kind of reminds you that you're underground. I don't think that one needs to be closed. This might get filled in, but I'll try and match it to the other side. Oh man, this ramp coming to a completion is gonna be so cool. Okay, let's see if that's right. Yeah, it looks about right. Fortunately, this place is pretty much already where it needs to be, so it's taking very little dirt. We're out of dirt there. It's gonna be hard to get down those until I get a vault door on that. So let's get a hatch over here. I want to see this one. It looks like I just have squares on both of those, so I'm going to keep it uniform, and I am going to upgrade these. Well, guess we'll try that. Still a little bare. Let's keep putting it out. I think this side looks a little better, but I'm not going to get too fussed about the dirt, you know, because that's just going to blend in. I mean, we're not going to look at that. We're looking at it right now, of course, because that's like, you know, our main focus. But once we're moving around the base and going about our life, we're not going to notice the shapes in the dirt. So I just want to make sure I get rid of the majority of those harsh lines that make it look man-made. Okay, that's a good start. We got to bring this one down a little more, but I just don't have the dirt for that. But check it out, guys. Now, our ramp looks like it was just carved right into the mountain. I've got kind of a perfect ramp here. That's okay. When the dirt, especially when it gets closer to the base, it's completely okay for it to be a little bit like have those harsh lines, let it look man-made. Well, that's because we're at the base, so clearly I shaped this area. But we want the other places to look like I didn't shape them. Hey, guys. Hi, lady. There's a blade trap there. Thought you ought to know. Oh, lady. You gave me a big kiss and a level up, but thank you very much. 146. That's amazing. Death from above. Oh, bummer. A double miss. Ah, but you still got death from above. Don't beat on the walls, please. Guess I might as well grab my water while I'm here, right? I guess I can cover this up too. I'm so excited that this place is starting to come together. Oh, hi guys. I guess you guys are here to remind me to check out my forge, right? I guess that's okay. Oh, a treasure map. Thank you very much. Cool. Oh wait, I need stone and sand. We gotta replace some of the cement we used. In fact, let's replace some of the sand. Wow! Those ones just finished. Cool. Okay, let's replace that forest. Because I have a lot of seeds. Hold on. I want this one too. I still don't have this garage door working yet, so let's just exit this way. Ah, the life of a conservationist. Conservationist? Anyway, keeping the trees alive. That's what we're doing. This will keep us stocked on wood. Well worth the time investment. You know, I used to just find trees, and you have to keep going further and further out. Man, these little man-made forests are way better. All right, we need to go somewhere else. All right, that'll do. This place is going to keep getting covered with dirt over time. I think you can expect dirt to be between these buildings, and of course, we're going to have a little bit less severe of an incline there. And we're going to have to bring it up around the walls as well. But anyway, there's a lot to look forward to, guys, because we've got that building to complete. I've got a mine. I've got so much to build. But this is the end of this particular episode. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That way that you can be present for the whole journey of this base build, because it is getting bigger and bigger, and I want to make sure that you're all there so I can share it with you. So make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and tell your friends about Mirthless Mirror. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!